Hey guys, so second part of our spelling work this week, or for today rather. And these are the materials that you will need. They're in front of you. We are going to make a prefix flat book with the two prefixes that we learned from our original assignment, and then two new ones because it's always important to challenge yourself and to stretch the mind. Sorry, my cats are currently in a fight. Hold on one second. Everything's okay? They were just playing. We're okay. Okay, so let's get started again. These are the materials that you will need. You either print out or you can recreate these images, and they're from our lesson scans. What I did here was I just trimmed these larger labels and I trimmed the outside of these smaller root words. So, and then I just left this one the way it is. So you can prep yourself to look like mine, just like we would do in the classroom by pausing me now. All right, so here what I've done is I've drawn some force field lines along this prefix flap sheet, and I've also cut out each of the larger labels and each of the smaller root words, and I've just tried to organize them on my space so that I don't lose them. So in the classroom, we might use one of those cups, and that would help us to keep track of the little papers. So if you want to do that, you can. Otherwise, I just kept mine in one space, and you don't let little brother or little sister go grab them, okay? All right, next. Okay, so now what I've done was I cut apart each of the flaps along those force field lines. This is the back of the book where it has my name and my date, and on the front I have my flaps. All right, now what I've done is I took those larger labels and I glued them down to the front of each of these flaps. This is the order that I chose to glue mine. You certainly do not have to put them in this order. This is just an example. Make sure to pause me so that you can glue yours down now. All right, so now what I'd like you to do is to write down what un and re mean. Re, remember, it means back or again, and un means not or in the negative. Unable, not able, or recycle, which means to go through it again, reuse. All right, and here we have the other two, which are brand new for us. We have dis, like disassemble the puzzle, which means to pull apart or take away. And we have pre, like preschool, and that means before, preheat, something you do with the oven before you make cookies. Pause me now so that you can write down these four definitions of what these Latin prefixes mean. All right, so now what I did was I've lifted up my flaps and I glued down the smaller labels right above the fold. So this, where my mouse is right now, is where the fold is. And I glued it right above because I want to have lots of space to glue down the smaller root words that have to go in each column. Pause me now so that you can do each of these. Make sure the outside and the inside match. So I know that there's un, re, and pre. That means this one has to be dis. And what I did was I made sure I put dis on the inside. All right, so for this next part, what I did was I solved the puzzle first. Now you should know that this is like a logic puzzle because some of the root words will fit with different prefixes. So the best way to do this is to think you already know the answers. You just have to put them together to see if it makes sense. So here's my first example. If I'm looking at pre and I pick up the one that says happy and I think to myself, pre-happy. I don't think so. Then I pick up another word and for pre and I think pre-school. Oh, that totally makes sense. So I'm gonna glue school underneath pre. Now, the way that I solved it, I had 4 under dis, 3 under un, 3 under re, and 2 under pre. That's not the only way to solve it. These are just like if you're stuck and you need a goal and you're like, I'm confused on where this one will fit at all, then you have a goal that 4 could fit there, 3, 3, and 2. But it does not have to be that way. There's actually a couple that could be re or pre, and they could kind of go back and forth. Now, I am going to put the answer slide on the Google Docs, on the Google presentation, but I did not put in this video because I want you to try it before you look at the answers. If you need the answers from me, then you can open up the Google Slides that is without the video, and you can check your answers. All right, I hope you've had fun, and I hope you'd enjoyed learning about our new spelling words for the week. Talk to you soon.